Hi all, I'm Amina Aslam, working as Associate Professor at Al Shifa College of Paramedical Sciences, and I'm a proud mother of Anam Aslam of Grade 1 and Ryan Aslam of Grade 4 at Silvermount International School. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for all the wonderful experience that my boys have had from here. From the very beginning itself, we felt incredibly welcome by this school community, especially KG section head, Simi ma'am. And here the teachers are not only knowledgeable, but also very compassionate and dedicated in supporting individual needs of each students. My boys have made a remarkable progress in both personally and academically. And we think that it's happened only because of school commitment to excellence. So one thing that stands out to me is the school emphasized more on Exceed program, which have helped my kids to develop a deep love for learning. And I also appreciate they are more focusing on social emotional growth, which create a positive environment for all the students. So, Simi ma'am, 15 years of journey, wonderful journey. So, എങ്ങനെയാണ് മാം ഇപ്പോഴും ക്വാളിറ്റിയിൽ ഒരു കോംപ്രമൈസും ചെയ്യാതെ ഇതുപോലെ തന്നെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഓരോ ഇയറിലും ബെറ്റർ ആയി വരികയാണ് ക്വാളിറ്റി ഓഫ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ആണെങ്കിലും അതുപോലെ സോഷ്യോ ഇമോഷണൽ ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് ഈച്ച് സ്റ്റുഡൻസിൻ്റെയും സോഷ്യോ ഇമോഷണൽ ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് ആണെങ്കിലും ഒക്കെ ഓരോ ഇയറിലും ഇത് ഡെവലപ്പായിട്ട് വരികയാണ്. It's only because of you, some backbones are like you, ma'am. So, എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇത് പോസിബിൾ ആക്കുന്നത് മാം?
Well, I can start by saying that it's not just me, because I'm just one person, right? It's a group of people who are dedicated and who stand by. It's teamwork, you can say, just because of the team. That is the main, and we all share the same wavelength. We all share the same passion for what we are doing. And I think that's what makes things possible. Understanding between the facilitators is very important, so that see, our prime focus is on the children. That's what we always tell the parents also when they come. We try to find out from their end what is their expectation. So it becomes quite easy for us to tailor make according to their needs. Actually, that process is done. Then once they come and join us in the month of June, it becomes very easy for the parents also. So whatever we tell them initially, that's what is happening. And then being two facilitators in a class as well as a caretaker, so that much care is given to their kids. And I'm sure every parent who are putting their children in Silvermount, first and foremost, they expect the care. When we think about how it is happening over here, I would never say that it's me, because it's always a team that's working behind it. And we've had facilitators over here who've been here for quite some years, a number of years, you can say. And they know, and we are all on the same wavelength, and their passion for what they're doing is really evident in their work. And it makes it all happen. And if we understand the expectations of parents, it becomes quite easy for us to tailor make all these things according to their child's needs. Threads which adds on to the final product. Because children who come in first, they might feel very like out of place or not confident and all. But
Simi ma'am, നമ്മൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഡേ നമ്മൾ കേൾക്കുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമാണ് മാജിക് ട്രയാങ്കിൾ. ആൻഡ് സ്റ്റിൽ അറ്റ് ദിസ് ഡേ അത് വർക്കിംഗ് ആണ്. മാം എന്താണ്, എങ്ങനെയാണ് അത് പോസിബിൾ ആക്കുന്നത്? മാജിക് ട്രയാങ്കിൾ മീൻസ് ടീച്ചർ, പാരന്റ്, സ്റ്റുഡൻറ് എന്നുള്ള ഒരു മാജിക് ട്രയാങ്കിൾ. എങ്ങനെയാണ് അത്, ആ ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് എങ്ങനെയാണ് വന്നത്? അതെങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇത്രയും ഈ ഒരു ദിവസം വരെ, ഈ ഒരു ടൈം വരെ അത് എങ്ങനെ മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്തു പോകുന്നു?
Well, yes. See, first of all, like you said, child is always in the center. The center focus is always the child.
Right.
Supported by the parent as well as the
teacher.
Or as we say, the Silvermount, we say facilitator. So what the facilitator does is just facilitate the process, right?
Okay.
So from the beginning itself, when we talk about parents' expectation, we try to understand what is their view or what is their expectation about the school or the environment or their own child. Then what happens is that when we do observations in class, later on we communicate that to the parents also. when it matches, it becomes very easy for them to understand what we do here. I believe that is the point where, if the magic has to happen, it has to happen from all the ends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when a parent is able to understand how well the facilitator is observing my child and catering to my child, the trust builds.
Mm-hmm.
Once you trust a person, then always there is a magic happening. And till date, we have been able to keep up to that level because, like I said before, also, it's not just one person, everybody has to play their role well, right from the class facilitators to the caretakers in class, because they all play a very important role for the child. And very simple is, for the magic to happen, the child should be happy.
Yes.
Right? If the child is happy, parents are happy. And when both are happy, automatically the facilitator also has achieved or succeeded in fulfilling the task, is what I believe. And yes, by the grace of God, till now we've been able to make the magic happen.
അതുപോലെ മാം വേറെ സ്കൂളിൽ നിന്ന് ഞാനൊരു മെയിൻ ഡിഫറൻസ് ഇവിടെ കണ്ടത് പാരന്റ് ഇൻവോൾവ്മെന്റ് ആണ്. ഓരോ എസ്പെഷ്യലി ഇൻ KG, മമാസ് ഇൻ ക്ലാസ്, അതുപോലെ ആക്ടിവിറ്റി ഡേ, അങ്ങനെ കൂടുതലും പാരന്റ്സിനെയും കൂടെ ഇൻവോൾവ് ആക്കിയിട്ടുള്ള പ്രോഗ്രാംസ് നടത്തുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ എന്താണ് അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് മാമിന് എന്താണ് പറയാനുള്ളത്?
Parent involvement, I believe, is a very important part in the early years. Right. So usually people will feel that it's just KG. They're not going for an IAS exam or anything. But early years, it's a beautiful time where parents also should feel it. The happiness that is there in the child's early years. So for us, what we have tried to do is involve our parents in few events, like Mamas in Class. Mamas in Class, the main thing for us to start Mamas in Class is we wanted parents to come and experience inside the classroom what is happening. So it is, the freedom is given to the parents. They can plan, they can execute as per their choice. We usually tell them you can sing, you can dance, you can tell them stories, do anything. And we give them a time around 30 to 45 minutes. Some even take maybe 1 hour.
First time when you call me for Mamas in Class. Mamas in Class, അവിടെ നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം, നമുക്കവിടെ റോളില്ല എന്നുള്ളൊരു മൈൻഡിലായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ വരിക, എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് ചെയ്ത് മാം വിളിച്ചതല്ലേ. പക്ഷെ പിന്നെ KG2 അതുപോലെ grade 1 മമാസ് ഇൻ ക്ലാസ്സിനെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു, ഷാനു മാം ഞാൻ വന്നോളാം. ബിക്കോസ് KG2 ആൻഡ് grade 1 ഞാൻ നന്നായിട്ട് എൻജോയ് ചെയ്ത ഒരു ടൈമായിരുന്നു വിത്ത് മൈ കിഡ്സ് മമാസ് ഇൻ ക്ലാസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ പിന്നെ എനിക്കത് മിസ്സായി. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ grade 2 ഓൺവേർഡ്സ് അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി ഇല്ലല്ലോ എന്നുള്ള രീതിയിൽ എനിക്കത് മിസ്സായി. ഞാനത് മാമിനെ, ഷാനിബ മാമിനെ ഇൻഫോം ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. മൈ യങ്ങർ വൺ, ഇനി അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി ഇല്ല എന്നുള്ളത്.
No, the main thing is, see, when you come and you see and you have that fun time with your child, the happiness, again, I'm coming back to the focus back on the kids. The happiness that they have. See, I always respect the parents that, okay, their work is important, they have a busy schedule, everything is there. But those parents who take the time off from that busy schedule and to spend half an hour time with the kids, it's not an easy task. And especially, although the name is given as Mamas in Class, we have wonderful papas also who join us. So sometimes even papas, they bring out with such wonderful activities. We feel that, more papas should be joining. And they really get to understand how their kids are doing in class. So that's and believe me, we have seen wonderful activities by parents, such creative things by mamas. And it's very nice to see that not all are educated, but still the things that they come up with and do with the children in class are mind-blowing at times.
And also sports, parent sports, it is No words to say. നമ്മള് സ്കൂളിൽ പഠിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇതുപോലെ ഞാനൊക്കെ പുറകോട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരാളാണ്, സ്പോർട്സിലൊന്നും പോവാത്ത. പക്ഷെ ഇവിടെ എൻ്റെ മക്കളുടെ കൂടെ ഓടാനും ചാടാനും ഒക്കെ നിൽക്കുമ്പോൾ അത് വല്ലാത്തൊരു എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആയിരുന്നു അത്. അപ്പോഴും ഈ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ ഗ്രേഡ് 2 അപ്പോ ഇനിയിപ്പോ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു
You will be
ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി
missing
ഉണ്ട്.
that. No, even sports also, our intention is quality time to be spent with the kids. So you might have 101 reasons to say excuses. But when something is scheduled and given to you, you can also pre-plan. You can also keep some time aside for your child and enjoy. That enjoyment, I'm sure, is beyond words. Maybe later, like ma'am is saying now, see, now you're looking back, KG1 you had an opportunity, KG2 you had, now grade 1. Almost it's getting done. So sometimes it might feel a tough job, but after you finish it only, you will realize that it was fun.
അത് മാത്രമല്ല മാം, നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ വന്ന് കുറച്ച് സമയമാണെങ്കിൽ പോലും നമ്മുടെ കിഡ്സായിട്ട് സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ വീട്ടിലുള്ള കുട്ടികളെ ആവില്ല ഒരു പക്ഷേ ഇവിടെ കാണുന്നത്. അവർ അത്രയും ആക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് അത്രയും പൊട്ടൻഷ്യലുള്ള കുട്ടികളാണ് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ ഇതുപോലെയുള്ള ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസിലാണ് ഞാൻ മനസ്സിലാക്കിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. എൻ്റെ മോന് ഇത് പറ്റുമോ, എൻ്റെ റയാന് ഇത് പറ്റുമോ, അനാമിന് ഇത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമില്ലേ എന്നുള്ള രീതിയിൽ ഞാൻ പല കാര്യങ്ങളും മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത് ഈ ഒരു ആക്ടിവിറ്റി ഡേയിൽ, സ്പോർട്സ് ഡേ, മമാസ് ഇൻ ക്ലാസ്സിലൊക്കെയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അത് സിൽവർ മൗണ്ട് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ എടുത്ത് പറയേണ്ട ഒരു കാര്യം തന്നെയാണ്, അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് പാരൻസിന് കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. അത് ഇനിയും ഫ്യൂച്ചറിൽ ഇതുപോലെ തന്നെ കണ്ടിന്യൂ കുറച്ചും കൂടെ ബെറ്റർ വേസ്.
Yeah. Of course, every year we try to do something different. I don't know if you have experienced the time when the day of activity day, the coloring had to be identified. So that is something that what we thought was how good are parents attending to their child's things at home. See, you know your kids, but somewhere down the line, now we know them better. Right. So when they identify the coloring, we know, okay, they are sitting with them to do their work at the Some of the parents, when they come, they will use a bit more of blue. So the coloring sheet which had more of blue touch to it, they'll be identifying this. And sometimes we have even found grandparents superb. Some of them, they are the ones who identify more than the father or the mother.
Right.
So there are places where grandparents also play a wonderful role.
അതുപോലെ സിമി മാം, നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഒരു കുട്ടീനെ KG1 അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പ്രീ KG ഒരു ക്ലാസ്സിലോട്ട് നമ്മൾ അഡ്മിഷൻ എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ ആ ഒരു കുട്ടീനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം പുതിയ എൻവയോൺമെൻ്റ് ആണ്. അതുവരെ കംഫർട്ട് സോൺ ആണ്, ഗ്രാൻഡ് പാരൻസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കുട്ടിയുടെ വീട്, അങ്ങനെയുള്ളൊരു കംഫർട്ട് സോണിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരു തീരെ ഫെമിലിയർ അല്ലാത്തൊരു പുതിയ എൻവയോൺമെൻറ്റിലോട്ട് വരികയാണ്. അപ്പം എങ്ങനെയാണ് ആ ഒരു ഇനീഷ്യൽ ഡേയ്സ് എങ്ങനെയാണ് മാനേജ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? എന്തൊക്കെ കാര്യങ്ങളാണ്? അഡാപ്റ്റേഷൻ പീരീഡ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, പെട്ടെന്ന് ഞാൻ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചൊരു കാര്യം, സിൽവർ മൗണ്ടിലോട്ട് ഒരു കുട്ടീനെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഡേ ക്ലാസ്സിലോട്ട് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ പെട്ടെന്ന് അഡാപ്റ്റ് ആവുന്നുണ്ട് കുട്ടികൾ. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഹോം സിക്നെസ്സോ കാര്യങ്ങളോ ചിലവർക്ക് ഉണ്ടാവാം, പക്ഷെ മോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ദ കിഡ്സും പെട്ടെന്ന് അഡാപ്റ്റ് ആവുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്താണ് അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു മാജിക് ബിഹൈൻഡ് ഇറ്റ്?
When are you comfortable?
Comfortable with?
Usually, when is a child comfortable?
With comfortable persons or
okay, when we set the environment, right?
Adapt with that,
right? When the environment is comfortable, automatically the child also becomes at ease. So initial weeks, like when they come, of course the tantrums will be there, the initial crying and all those things will happen, but like ma'am said, not with everyone. See, there'll be a lot of things set in class itself for them to explore, be it puzzles or beads, coloring or whatever it is. There will be activities that is already there set in class for them to explore. There are children who enjoy outdoor play, and what the facilitator does in class is only observe.
Okay.
They observe how the kids do the things, and it helps them to cater to the 3 types of learners. namely the auditory, kinesthetic, and visual learners. So, like you also have a trait that might be a little higher than the rest, even me. So, the child who is a kinesthetic learner, if you do a lot of auditory and visual things with the child, nothing might stick on much. But at the same time, if you do things with them, if you set a, what do you say, the environment is set in such a way that a lot of things are for him to do. So he gets set because he enjoys doing. Right. When there is playtime or the park time, you can say, when they're going out running and jumping and all the energy that needs to be exerted or taken out, it's already done. So, of course, the child will be a little settled. And during this process, what happens is that from our end, we give them activities in such a way that their fine motor skills have to improve. Later on, that helps them in holding the crayon, the initial period. After that, with the pencil. So it helps us also to focus on certain areas as well as it sets for the kids also. And moreover, see, we speak to them only in English. The communication is only in English. So there also, initially for the kids, it will be like they don't understand. Right. But slowly they try to figure out what is being told to us. And now, thanks to a lot of cartoons and all, they do get a hang of how it is. But still, it helps for them to have a wonderful environment which caters to their needs. Who wants to run, they can run. Who wants to sit and play with their friends, they can do that. And who wants to, when we have our Zumba time, you can say in class. So even such children who love to dance and sing and all, that's also taken care of. So when you give them a nice environment, I think kids get settled more easier because it's free time for them. See, we try to set a thing, but it's free time for them. And they get to choose. And when children get to choose, they're always happy.
Ma'am, what I understand is everything, each and everything is planned. First, observation period, അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് crayons, then to pencil, then to pen. അങ്ങനെ എല്ലാതും ഫുൾ പ്രീ പ്ലാൻഡ് ആണ് അല്ലേ? ഒരു സ്റ്റുഡൻറ്റിന് ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ അറ്റൻഷൻ, എവിടെയൊക്കെ ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ അറ്റൻഷൻ വേണം, അതൊക്കെ പ്രീ പ്ലാൻഡ് ആണ്. അത് ശരിക്കും അപ്രിഷിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട ഒരു കാര്യം തന്നെയാണ് മാം. അതും ഒരു ടീം വർക്ക്, ഒരു
it is a team. It is a team because see, there is a belief that what they do and what they say, even the parents also should understand that. See, we have now, if you take kindergarten section, including the grade 1, we have 205 kids altogether, right from pre-KG to grade 1. So, how well even the facilitators can convince or understand the parents also plays a vital role. See, now when they come to us, you know them better. But after a few months, we know them better. Like ma'am rightly said, you are at times wondering, will my child be able to do? Whereas we are confident that your child will be able to do. That is the major thing. See, many a times we find parents that, no, my child might not be able to do. But I always say, give them the chance or give them the opportunity to do, and you can see magic happening. Because it will happen. See, if they are in a happy environment, they become confident, they become smart, learning happens, everything falls in place. So many a times it's a challenge for us to convince the parents.
അതുപോലെ സിമി മാം, നമ്മൾ അഡ്മിഷൻ എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ ന്യൂ പാരന്റ് ന്യൂ ചൈൽഡ് ആകുമ്പോൾ ഒരുപാട് കൺസേൺസ് ഉണ്ടാവും. അതിൽ മെയിനായിട്ടുള്ളതാണ് സേഫ്റ്റി, അതുപോലെ റൂട്ടീൻസ് എല്ലാം. അതൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെയാണ് മാനേജ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? എസ്പെഷ്യലി ഇനീഷ്യൽ ഡേയ്സിൽ pre-KG അല്ലെങ്കിൽ KG1 ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഒരു റുട്ടീൻ സെറ്റപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് വരുന്നത്?
Like you said, safety aspect is also a lot of parents have they're very anxious
Mm-hmm.
how it will be. So when we say that, okay, there'll be 2 facilitators and a caretaker in class,
Mm.
a lot of things are settled. Okay, 3 big people will be there in class with their kid.
Uh-huh.
That's one.
Uh-huh.
And the environment itself, it's a
Mm.
very safe and secure area over here.
Uh-huh.
And I always tell the parents that routine setting is very, very important. Routine setting means, see, we should be considering the child. A proper time they should sleep, a
Mm-hmm.
proper time they should wake up, and their breakfast, lunch, dinner time, all these things fall in where we set the routine, and allowing them to do age appropriate things.
Okay.
Parents have a feel that when they do it for the child, it is fine. Where I would say that let the child do what they can.
Okay.
Because, see, allowing the child to do means allowing the child to grow. Um, when did you stop feeding Anam?
When he started to take solid foods, he's able to, when he took to Silvermount or KG1.
No, yeah. So, when did you stop at that time, or
And
were you continuing to feed him?
no, before that.
Before that, you stopped. See, when they come here, we provide snacks and lunch, right? So when children come for their lunch, sit and watch them struggle to take and keep rice in their mouth. We understand that it's being done at home.
Oh.
So what I request all my parents is that they should allow the child to do what they can. So eating food, a 3.5, 4-year-old child can do. It is a process where they are able to do, but given the chance. So, and one thing is about food. Second thing is about sleep. You might have your schedule, correct?
Yes.
But a child who doesn't get proper sleep is always cranky in the morning. So that crankiness will be shown once they reach the school. So if they have a proper sleep time, it should be followed. So setting routines is a very, very important part before sending your child to school, any school,
Oh.
be it any school. Sleep, the food, all those things are part of their routine setting. And especially, see, for parents, it's very easy to show the kids what is to be done. They take up the responsibility. They will keep their things in the bag. You need not have to do it for them. You just have to show it, and then slowly they will do. We are confident about that. So that's very important. And see, like you get an environment over here where right from pre-KG till we have now till +2. So the entire things are taken care, age appropriate, grade appropriate things are given to them at each stage for their progress and their development.
Ma'am, the curriculum that you are following now, till now, exceed program, അതെങ്ങനെയാണ് ഒരു CBSE എന്ന് മാത്രമല്ലാതെ എക്സീഡും കൂടെ ഇൻവോൾവ് ആവുന്ന രീതിയിൽ എങ്ങനെയാണ്, എന്താണ് അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഐഡിയ, എവിടെ നിന്നാണ് വന്നത്, എങ്ങനെയാണ് അത് ഇംപ്ലിമെന്റ് ചെയ്തത്?
Actually, we are CBSE school itself. The books that we follow, it is Exceed. And Exceed is a curriculum which we have been which we have been implementing it for more than now 10 plus years. All right. And the latest NEP, according to the NEP policy and all things, the new things that is happening now, believe me, all these things we were doing it 10 years before. See, the importance of observations. Now, when they're telling the reports that you have to keep, the holistic progress card and all, if you come and if you check the kid's personal file, that is somewhat, you will get the holistic progress report can be easily dealt with within that file itself. And Exceed curriculum is, of course, activity-based learning. And the main thing is the freedom that it gives for the child to express. And there is no by-hearting method at all. What the child has understood, the child has to bring that out in the paper.
Okay.
Maybe in KG classes, it will be through illustrations, the drawings that they do, what they have understood. And slowly in grade 1, they have to put it down in sentences. Will not be giving them handmade answers.
Okay.
They will help them with the spellings maybe, but that is also done through discussions in class. So facilitators always will have, there is an aim. What is going to happen in class today? There will be an action, that is an activity, which is going to happen with the aim. Analysis happens, that is the discussion after the activity.
Okay.
How well the child has understood what has happened, they have to write it in the application part, which is in the workbook. And how they do their workbook is how we assess them. We call it the 5A method: aim, action, analysis, application, assessment. It's a wonderful curriculum, you can say, where children really enjoy their learning. So we have also been happy that we're using that.
So after this wonderful conversation, I'm extremely grateful for everything Silvermount has done for my kids, and I'm confident that they will continue to thrive here. And thank you, Simi ma'am, for your dedication and support to make this school very special and a second home for my kids. Thank you.